Oh, nerve construction ship, right.
Situation log updated.
Who's been elected? A new elector has been... A new ruler has been elected. We've re-elected our current ruler, Grimbeard. 444. I know I've generally been getting rid of numbers and stuff on names, but because I just did this all on a list and imported the list in, I didn't really edit them and stuff. Yeah, I rule. The people love you. What can I say? You really tell us a game. Let me guess, your first act is to change the government type. Let's end democracy. I will rule forever. We had this great, yeah, I love the fact that like our ruler, like, we were kind of, our ruler became immortal. And it's
concluded.
like, it was funny, we cropped up, we had an heir for when they died, and it's like, well, you're never going to die. We were kind of a dictatorship without... by accident. Oh, you've got a construction. Right. I want some energy. I need to play Roman Empire in space. They did add the Roman names list, didn't they? I don't know if...
Construction project concluded.
if that was meant to be relatively new. We should have got that one, shouldn't we? How do these guys feel? We're going to have a lot of border friction. Yeah, you're a bit so-so with us. I do want to go to the diplomacy route. I do want to have a federation in this one, but I want to start it because I did not like... We joined the Humans Federation last time, and so our federation... I want our federation colour to be my colour. Yeah, I tried to create Roman province and client-state relationships. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Because again, you got that whole, like, make somebody a vassal. You can make somebody a protectorate, and then eventually they can become a vassal, and then it's all kind of optional, and then the vassals can eventually be absorbed into your... They could become... Eventually they could become true Romans, I guess. Satellite states. Client vassals in between you and nasty things. That's what...
Research concluded.
Oh, man, I need a science ship over here. Because I need to be exploring these quickish. I was going to have a cross between quickish and quickly. I kind of changed my mind. Just so we can come and maybe get this little area. Yeah, they cut us off. I kind of knew that was going to happen, but that's fine. Great military border provinces focus on defense. Yeah, I mean, again, the bottlenecks and stuff is cool. It is good. And then just like, because here I could build up like a... I need to determine where our kind of biggest threats are. We obviously here. That's on our northern border. We'll get a station here. These guys are pacifists, so I don't really worried about having... This is just... I've got one here. Mainly because there's a colony there that's a little far away from our main fleet, but also it's a kind of a gateway from the north. North is probably the right way, the galactic north. Right, ruler elected, we knew that. Spaceport done. Oh yeah, it's fine. Where are you? Oh, you're in Olbers. Okay, let's look at the research first. Proof reactor booster. Let's get the point defense. Yeah, I mean these things are tempting and stuff. Extra 25% minerals. It's less happiness, which is a bit of a pain, but then I'd say looking at our energy now, I mean, even if the colony ship's like 8 energy, mind you, for now. But even then, we'll still be only breaking even. We're just going to take a while, isn't it? It's going to take ages. And it's not ages in the grand scheme of things. Let's go through a bunch of the cheap techs. We'll bang them out and stuff, because we obviously want to do a big upgrade and stuff at some point. Especially if we end up being at war with anybody. We are kind of mostly surrounded by friends, except for these guys, but you know, it's like, oh, you can't really be mad at them. They're cute. I don't think I ever really, yeah, I didn't realise what noise they made particularly. But they're pacifists as well, so they're not exactly going to come after me. Oh, they're only basic pacifists, so they might try to change my ways. It doesn't mean they're never going to attack. Non-aggression, oh. Always bugs me. Oh, we've got an non-aggression pact invitation. It's like, oh, it's not from us. It's not for us. Right, get you upgraded. Build food here. I want to build a monument. Let's build a monument. We maybe could consider moving it. I'm going to forget that it's suppressing 1 food. It's fine. I think when you... Hang on. Military border focus on outer sectors. Concluded. I think when you play them, they don't make the noise. Oh, yeah. No, because there's not really... You can't really go to that similar kind of screen. But to know that all my enemies... As I'm a devouring swarm, this is the last thing they hear, is this little high-pitched and as I eat them all, that kind of amuses me, even knowing that would be the case. Right. Once our wormhole is done...
survey concluded.
No, I was going to say that's the last of our expansion, but it's not, because we're going to want to go this way. And I really need a science ship. Where's our nearest science ship? Where are you going? Automatic exploration. Nope, that's too far. Come over this way. I don't care about what's over there, especially at the moment. A star base on Ziggar. Okay. Ziggar. Philip has been fully surveyed. Okay, fine, don't care. Cool, we just get you guys building some mining stations places. Let's come and get this system soon with the 9 energy. Yeah, we've almost done kind of pushing out. I want to maybe push out here. See what's down here. Let's see there be... I'm half expecting there to be another... I didn't see these guys for ages. For I was going to try and beat these guys here to get this little area, and it's like, oh no, there's Mordors there. So there could still be another Mordor group down here. Who knows? It's quite a patchwork of empires. I really like the way hyperlanes look now. In what sense? Because this is Spiral Galaxy, so it's very different to the elliptical one that we did last time. Pirates! Oh, they came back really quick. Alright. Let's build another fleet. Let's upgrade our ships and whatnot. Seems to have more choke points. This one does, yeah. I mean, it was definitely... I managed to get some choke points before. But this is... being the Spiral Galaxy is quite interesting with this regard. As well. I think there's a lot more... I think it's in some ways very much more interesting. I mean, we managed before to go basically from one side of the galaxy to the other on the elliptical one. It's a bit of a pain actually, because, well, I guess our Empire's really snaky. But then there's only so many ways in and out. Kind of, anyway. We could really get a good choke point in the last game, mainly because we didn't have Empires nearby. Or not much, anyway. Man, I completely forgot what just something popped and I was like, yeah, let's do something. Oh, build another fleets. Upgrade my ships, build a new fleet. Build a second fleet. Yes, please. We've even got an admiral waiting. Ship design, I haven't looked at this all day. Have you seen the fleet manager as well, actually? You could devour the people to the east. Yes, I'm kind of, well, I say yes. I'm going to kind of like expand out to my furthest borders and then kind of then see where we're at. We haven't really had any upgrades, particularly. There aren't plasma throwers anywhere. Less shield damage, lots of damage to hull. You're not getting upgraded particularly. It might be a good replacement for these actually. Shorter range, accuracy tracking, 90, 50. Less shield. Well, you do have minus 50 anyway. Yeah, let's stick you on. For eating through armor and hull. Yes, swarm. Oh, fleet manager with a question mark. Yeah, it's a bit funky, a bit buggy as such, but yeah, I'll show you in a minute. It's quite interesting. It's handy once you get. It could do with some work, but I like it. I think there's a lot of good things about it, right? Yep, override design. So I don't know about building a fleet from scratch actually, but let's. So this is the fleet I've got, and you can basically like upgrade and stuff. Well, you can kind of set the limits, whatever ships you want in here. The best part about this is that you know, when you've lost ships, one button and it will build more ships depending on what you know, what you can afford and stuff and what you're left with, which is great. So if you take a big defeat, 10,000 minerals, which is later game, click that and done. Yeah. My understanding is it can get a bit funky if you're using auto designs and stuff. But I don't. And there are some odd quirks about it. It's like, I think there's some weird things. These raiders and stuff we all got in events. Not events. Yeah, events. Yeah, you can add ships to the fleets. Obviously it's not as complex at the moment, but yeah, I've got my different. Let's create a new fleet. And if I just kind of like add one of each design, a command limit of 30. Oh, I can add ships to that design as well, actually. Yeah, let's add. So here's an example. So I'm going to add a destroyer. So of course you've got your command limit, right? So command limit is how big your fleets can be, but then you've got your naval capacity. So at the moment I can have 2 fleets at 30. It's not 30 strength. And then we'll stick one of the corvettes in. Now if I push this button, my star bases will just start building ships. This would be awesome in EU4 as an army manager. Yeah, I mean it definitely needs some work. It doesn't work with Federation fleets, which is really annoying. But yeah, I'm glad they've added it, But yeah, it could do with some work, for sure. Let's have a look at our destroyer design. Actually, I want to see if there's... we just went for a large... medium, smalls... I might go for one that's slightly heavier. Maybe. I don't think it made much difference. Once you get access to more weapons, I do like to have 2 designs of each sort of thing. We haven't got any improved armor yet. I'm going to go with speed, try and improve our evasion as best as possible. Fire rate tracking. Not as much real options at this point. Yeah, we'll just get you on Picker, that's fine, I think. Oh, let's just auto randomize. That. I don't know if you can pick the design names in the list. In the, like the pre-thingy list. One of the things that is tricky though, there are some issues. Like, so I can, like in this example, I can retrofit and change them all over to a new design, right? I can't change half of them into the new design. I don't think so, unless I'm missing it. The only way I kind of figured out to do it is remove the 2 you've got out of the fleet, like you would do normal way. Convert them over, then put them back in and tweak these numbers so it's all kind of right. There's a bit of a faff. Oh, did this not save? Or did this just break? I feel like it just broke. What would happen if I do that? Okay. I'm going to build those ships to see where we're at. You can, the other interesting... I think we've only got 1 shipyard at the moment. But you can, I end up having a dedicated shipyard in my other place. So you can end up getting all these modules. You can build multiple shipyards. Which basically means you can work on, if you get all of them, you could get, like, work on 6 ships at a time. So you can really have, like, a dedicated shipyard place. Plus you can get some bonuses on the other ones. But you can only really
project concluded.
Play around with a lot
Hostile
of those.
IFF signatures detected.
If, once you get the bigger star bases, which we're kind of trying to research, but we want to build our robots.
Initial colonization phase commencing. Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Oh. I do like to, well, it's normally in the bigger battles actually. We didn't have any battles until quite late on with the Titan and stuff. It is quite cool to slow it down and just... You can really tell it's like the Titans are cool, they're just like a big, I'd say Death Star laser. That's a bit like that. But at the moment, I'm not even sure which ships are mine. I guess those are the enemies. So these drones. So of course, I've got these funky, weird ships which all have a bit more advanced technology. These remind me. I guess they must have just added these in because these are like the mortar ships. I don't know if you might be able to know if they had these before. But these remind me of Orc ships, right? Built into asteroids. They've even got like a skull on the side of them, like the Orcs might. A pretty fireworks display. It's better when we get access to more of the ships. It's kind of, it impresses me how much detail there is. Like when you get the big fleet battles, and you just don't really know what's going on, but you really see, oh, that's the neutron launcher going. That's a perdition beam. That's the artillery. You can really distinguish, and it's like, oh, there's all the attack craft. Of course, when you have it on normal speed, yeah, defo orcs. When you have normal speed, it goes far too fast. Or actually, if you have it on fast speed, it's like, who knows what's going on. See, these guys with the little flags are trying to escape. So maybe they will, maybe they won't. But that's, it's kind of cool because you're just like... I think having mixed fleets is really worthwhile. I know when I played last year, in the end I just went, well, let's just go full battleships. Because my destroyers and stuff just die all the time. But the battleships take a lot less damage, I found, my experience in the last playthrough, if you have a bunch of other ships there. And they're obviously easy to replace. Right, I did send a sign ship over this way, right? Right. Okay, here you are. You're miles away, though. You need to survey the system first. And we'll get you to move there. Right. Oh, you can also set a home base, which is cool. So you can just say, when you tell them to go home, you can have to, they'll go to... if I just tell them to repair, they'll go to the nearest starbase. Upgrade will be the nearest shipyard, and then return will be like the nearest home. I'll tell them to return because and yeah, the ships. So this ship is going to merge with this fleet. You can get, when you're doing a big upgrade, you end up with a lot of these little ones about, but they don't clog up your military fleet. There are issues if they get intercepted or whatever, something like that. They basically then, you know, they can fire and stuff, and they might jump away, but then they're no longer part of that fleet. And it can get confusing when your fleets get big. It's like, oh, and especially if you've got multiple fleets, like, oh, which fleet did that belong to? I found it easier when I had lots of minerals to be like, oh, I'll just disband them and then click the button again to get new ones built. It was just easier than trying to figure it out. It'd be nice if there was a button that says, go and like merge with whatever fleet needs you, sort of thing. Like in the same way you've got like an auto upgrade, and then you'd be like, oh, this fleet's missing a corvette of this class, go and join them. It's, you can tell it's a bit rough, this thing, but it's at the same time though it's good. Sure, you can go and get those. Like, we've got other construction ships that aren't really doing much. Okay, yeah, I'll expand. We'll expand it to here. We'll start filling these bits in. I was thinking about saving the influence for here, but it's going to be a little while before we can explore it and then settle it, so we'll probably get influence back by then. Oh, I tell you what we didn't do, and I totally should have done. We just kind of had a look. Oh, look at them. Then they look silly. These little primitives bashing their sticks. I mean, I guess, are they Stone Age? Maybe they're not quite that bad. I was just imagining like 2001 Space Odyssey with the monkeys jumping around, and one of them got a stick.
Construction project concluded.
But I guess they've all got to the point where one of the monkeys has discovered a stone.
Station sustaining damage.
Station to sustaining damage. Yeah, we can get these filled in as well. We won't really have to worry about the pirates so much. Oh, we got a... Yeah, you're just waiting. I want you to wait. Where's the, where's my science ship? Hurry up. Anybody... I mean, with the last game, you really got to a point where it's like I knew exactly who everybody was. I just can't remember anybody's name at the moment. It's like with the first time you meet a big group of people, and it's like, I'll just say, hey, you, Try not to actually say their names. Try and avoid saying it. Oh, hey guys, hey. Oh yeah, you. I mean, you guys look like me and stuff. We've known you the longest, but I can't remember your name. I can kind of remember the history of all, but we have got a lot more people this time. We haven't got to that stage. It's more about, I think the real diplomacy all kind of starts once we've expanded. There's nowhere left to expand to. Well, I suppose it makes sense.
We are subject to a declaration of war.
What? I love it. It's like you get that little noise as well when it's like, I suppose it's war, but it's like, no, well, it can't be so bad. Imposing ideology. Okay. Well, I can humiliate them. I have to manage claims. I have to make claims. I haven't got the influence to make any claims, have I? Oh, I can claim some of these systems, right? Let's, I want to get that system. Oh, we haven't got massive amounts of influence. It's just because that's really cutting off access elsewhere. I feel like we should claim something, right? We can add. You can add to it as the war goes on, but I just find to think where can we simplify our borders? None of it really matters. I'm kind of happy with the borders as they are for the moment, anyway. Apart from maybe here. Sure. What was that noise? Missing war goal. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna set the war goal. Achieve the war goal. Alright. How? Oh, I haven't got any listening posts or anything like that, have I? Did I? Oh, I've upgraded you a little bit, haven't I? Such a weird pattern. I was realising you're trying to make a star pattern. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to go about doing these. Oh, you're actually constructing. Well, you're building defensive platforms anyway. We'll be fine. Fine. Be like that, cute little aliens. Oh, what's their relative strength supposed to be? Equivalent. Their fleet power is superior though. Okay. Yeah, I know I should really focus more on my fleet. Let's I haven't got a starhold yet. I can't upgrade anything. Be nice to be able to build ships quicker. Anyway, let's get to the fleet manager. Right, it looks better now. We go with 6 destroyers, 7 destroyers, 8 destroyers, and then 14 corvettes. Sure. How much is that going to cost? 3,779 minerals. Make it so. I definitely need to upgrade the shipyard. Right, you really need to come through this way, and then we need to come and destroy them.
Construction project.
It's going to take us ages to get over here. Well, luckily we're already building up our defensive outpost there. Minor mandate field. Oh yeah. Get some unity. Man, I wish... now I wish we'd gone down supremacy. We get more options. Or not supremacy, the other one. I don't know. I kind of messed these up a little bit. Domination, I think it is. A demand vassalization and tribute of people. Yeah, build the mining stations, get me some energy.
System survey concluded.
Oh, Grolfer Petchmoney. I don't think I've met you, have I? I guess I must have done. Obviously left an impression. Oh, haven't said that. Oh, is it these guys? I guess I just forgot. You don't tend to get a notification, I think, when you get... It's like, I think some of these guys, they, I was going to say evolved, but they were primitives and they came out into space. War's a bit different now. That took a little while to kind of get my head around a bit. So you get attrition, and when somebody gets to 100% attrition, I think you kind of... You could go for a settle status quo. But then that's different to the occupation. So, because I have to... I'm demanding their surrender. I haven't occupied the system I'm demanding. Oh, no. Can't send the offer. Oh, I could just surrender. I don't know. It takes a bit of getting used to what works and stuff. It's mainly what we were playing around with in the end game. What the various different options and stuff were. Oh, what's going on? Oh, debris and Sheliak. Yeah, that's fine. United Bessedon Alliance. Open borders. I don't think we have much in the way of sensor ranges around here. Yeah, I can't really... I never could figure out in the last game where our... there used to be like the dotted line. And they'll show you your kind of radius of scan range, but they seem to have got rid of it. I don't think there was something in the options menu. I'll actually have to have a look, see if there's a mod for that. Actually, I should Google it and stuff. It might just be, I might be missing an option somewhere. I'm really disappointed we haven't had any other species come and join us yet. We have got migration treaties going. Does anybody dislike you? No, of course they don't, because you're so cute. It's only me who decided to, that's why it's like, have you got any mutual... We've got any mutual enemies I can use this opportunity to cozy up with. Have I just like met you or... I don't recognize...
A declaration of war has been announced.
We have allowed you to move freely. I don't remember ever seeing these ones before. They look similar with the head thing, but it's like that weird gaping hole for a mouth. It's a bit weird. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over here. Who else is at war? The Kasem Reavers and the Locum Materius. Which are these guys? Who declared war on who? The Kesem. Well, these guys are relatively similar to me, and we're pretty friendly. I possibly should have, I say, guaranteed their independence. I think we'll do that actually when we especially get our second fleet. We'll go around, we'll declare We kind of have to take a step back and look at who our neighbours are, who we want to make friends with,
Hostile
who we
IFF
don't.
signatures detected.
I mean, even if we just like all of our neighbours, we end up getting into a federation with, and then we just go and attack other people. Ah, there's... Oh, are you going straight for my capital or something? I wonder if you're going to get away. Let's have a look at their fleet, actually. Oh, your tech's better, isn't it? It's, I mean, you're heavy on shields, but there's not much in it. Is that a destroyer? Yeah, you got your rail guns. We got the blue light, yeah. Fine. It's fine, it's fine. I mean, I should have, I know it would have been better if I'd made my guys intelligent, get more science, because they're supposed to be a bit more,
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Towards Pollux. Oh, you're both, okay, yeah, we knew that. Sure. You're just probably gonna upgrade that fleet, right? Yeah, probably. We'll see if you get away. There we go. Oh, they're probably going for Albers. They're probably going to go in that direction, right? I just didn't mean to do that. I just want to move you, get you out of the way. Yeah, they're obviously taking my outposts and stuff, but hurry up, will ya? And Starbase, if you could hurry up as well, building your fleets. We have got probably a bit late now, but it's probably going to take too long. But yeah, I'm going to get you upgraded. In fact, let's build defensive platforms first and upgrade. Makes sense to have like at least defensive platforms around our planets and stuff. And it's an on-border system as well, so it's not a bad idea. Oh, we got another fleet over here.
Research concluded.
That's fine. They'll probably take a bunch of territories to begin with, but individual systems, they really, I think, need to take planets really more than anything else. Get the UV laser. Let's get the planetary inhibitors. That's probably a good idea, isn't it, at this point? Basically what the inhibitors do, your star bases, and I think if you have a stronghold on a planet, they get them as well. But if they can only leave a system the way they entered it, until they've either destroyed that star base or captured that planet, which can, again, another way we can make it so they can't just storm through everywhere, sort of thing. They can't just beeline. Or at least once I get that technology anyway. Alright, you're over here. Yeah, well. So yeah, these star bases are stronger than one of their fleets. So that's fine, but it has to be fully upgraded. We haven't done that in that many places. I don't think we get our fleets in. Oh, they're going in this direction. Okay. Not quite as worried about planets now. Yeah, our war exhaustion is slightly higher, but the attrition, no.
Hostile IFF.
I mean, if you lose
signatures
ships, I
detected.
had it before actually. I lost a Titan. I lost my first 2 Titans, so I wasn't really sure. Oh, see you, Grimbeard. I'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out, chilling out with me. Hope it's maybe inspired you to give it a go again yourself. It's some really cool upgrade. I really like this expansion. Not even just the expansion, just the updates actually.
Hostile IFF
Bye.
signatures detected.
But yeah, you can actually win a battle but come off worse off in the attrition stakes here. I lost, wasn't understanding the best rules of how fleets worked in general actually.
System survey
Oh
concluded.
no, it's just a small fleet. And I lost a Titan early on. I ended up winning the battle. We destroyed like 5, 6 of their battleships, and I had a few battleships and stuff. But because I lost a Titan, I suffered a 10% hit to my attrition, whereas they were only a couple of percent. I think a lot of their battleships managed to get away to... Ah, these guys came and took that. Oh, you're not back yet.
Evading hostiles.
Hang on. Where are you? Oh, down here. Didn't I just have you auto-exploring? And you're over here? God, that was... I knew it was like, oh, where's our nearest science ship? And there was obviously one near there. I obviously missed. Unless he just moved over there in that time, which is entirely possible as well. Right, you're waiting. We might even see about making more claims. Because why not? You know, once we... Oh, we want cheaper claims. Man, there's so many different things we want here. We're definitely running the risk of just doing a little bit here, a little bit there. I kind of underestimated because we had so Unity heavy in the last playthrough. I was thinking, oh, we would have more of these by now. Yeah, there's not much I can do about most of this for now. Hopefully, we get you to just destroy them.
Hostile
Pilots.
IFF signatures detected.
And hopefully by then this will be kind of fully upgraded. Or fully
Hostile
built
IFF
even. Maybe not
signatures
actually, it's going to
detected.
take you a while. Yeah, it's interesting they're actually coming down here. But they're only trying to change my ideology anyway. Preoccupied systems, that's fine, I can turn that around.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Oh wow, we finally... It took you forever. Took you forever just to actually get there. Let's build a robot. Ooh, we should build a zoo. But let's build some robots. Oh god, I always go into build buildings when I want to build a pop. No, they cost the same. Interesting. Well, they don't go up more. I suppose that's... Yeah, it's actually a trait, isn't it? Oh. Hang on a minute. Let me cancel. Because I never used build multiple. Yeah, okay. Should we build 3 of them? Yeah, let's build 3 of them. 4 of them. You can't really spawn them energy-wise, but yeah, why not? I mean, it'll take ages, right? They do. We might as well build them now. They're good at minerals. We'll get there. Go back. We can't really build anything here, can we? Until we get the zoo. What about the... we keep getting the tech for the population growth bonus. And then we don't. Let's build a stronghold. Because we get extra unity from the stronghold anyway, and obviously with there being a war on at the moment, it might be prudent. Don't know what's happened to their transport fleet, but we would know if they've gone in this direction. I'd be tempted to claim like this whole area just because. Oh, 15 minerals there. That'll make my border gore look quite... It would make this kind of little expansion over here look less ridiculous. I mean, it makes my empire look bigger because of all this empty space here. But we've just got this little area connecting it.
Ruined.
Oh, wow. Have we... No. You're still going there to try and research its systems. It appears that this is not the first barely competent settlement on this planet. A number of facilities and residences have been carefully mothballed, and with a little restoration will serve our new colony well. But all records have been erased. Possibly this was a smuggler's port or a haven for political exiles. Excellent, make arrangements to restore the buildings. This will cause unhappiness. Oh, well, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. I'm all just curiosity. I guess we know what happened to curiosity. Is that here? I'm assuming it would be. This is our new colony. Oh, oh, wow. Oh. Loop Plowed Farm. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Anomaly found.
Oh, they haven't said that, of course. Oh, I have to wait for the robots to build, but our robots get a bonus to food. I don't want to queue up like a million robots though, because they can't like build more at a time. No, leave it be for now, because I want to actually take this system as soon as it's surveyed. Mirror. I want the science, but oh, sod it, we'll get you doing something. I really need the energy. Okay. It'd be nice if there was like an estimated... I was going to say an estimated ETA. But that estimate is already included in the E part of ETA.
Concluded.
On when it's going to be fully upgraded, or fully built, should I say. I know it's like, oh, that's the next ship is going to be done. But it'd be nice to know... I need more shipyards.
Special
Well, we haven't got
project
Starhold yet, have we? Oh. That was you. Cool. Right, if I'm not mistaken, we have to go the long way around to get that, right? Did we have any other... Let's have a look at our situation log. Well, I turned those off because I didn't really need to. We're still tracking those, that's fine. I was going to get one person to go and do all of them, but... Yeah, these are all... Oh, scientists found a species. It was a good job I didn't have any other species, so it wasn't really an issue. But, you know... Yeah, if I were to tell you to auto-explore, where would you go? You would go all the way down here. Okay. Well, I'm going to send you down here then. Anyway, we'll see how far this scientist gets. Because we've got projects here. We've got the time project. We'll probably do the time project first. before then going and exploring there. How is... Oh, hang on a minute, oh, for some reason my chat had scrolled back a bit. I was missing some messages at the bottom. That's fine. But they were there, they were just, I couldn't see them exactly. Yeah, obviously we want to expand here and here. Say obviously, I don't know what here is.
Quantization complete. Opening comms.
Communications, and you'll give me some minerals. Yeah, sure. Oh, hello. Who are you? Spyran Conservators. Oh, Fallen Empire. We were saying how we hadn't really met them. We've met them both. Well, both. Met two. Who are you? Keepers of Knowledge. It's finally able to dedicate itself to the hoarding of knowledge and technology. They may offer tasks or demand tribute from... No. Doesn't really tell us much. I have a feeling they might have issues to start doing the rare techs. Dangerous techs.
Construction project concluded.
We'll see. I'm still half expecting like another Marauder thing to be down here. Conforus Prime. Conforus Prime. Right, you have that. Food's good because it increases our production, right? Increases our population
Construction
growth,
project
right?
concluded.
I'm not that fast around the population growth.
Construction project concluded.
Well, I kind of am, but I want to leave the... Well, I want robots on these places, but I want some immigration. Ah, you're fighting. Good, good, good.
Hostile IFF
Excellent.
signatures
Right.
detected.
Go and upgrade the fleets.
System survey concluded.
Alber's still, not the Alber's Prime, but the Starbase. Yeah, you're actually upgrading to a Starport now. You've got some defensive outposts.
Research concluded.
Research. Ah, Fleet Academy and Naval Logistics. Both kind of cool. I don't think we really... Oh, Fleet Command Limit. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with the two fleets at the moment. It's like a... Well, we can have a fleet of 50 and then have 10 spare. I guess if... Yeah. Defense Army Damage. Let's go with Defense Army Damage. It's cheap. Won't take long to do. 33% a lot. We've got max occupation garrison. Yeah, we're gonna want all these things, aren't we? Right. Yeah, we can't upgrade to Starport yet. Have we? No, not you. Yeah, we're gonna have trouble because the upgrades are gonna be put at the end of this list. We've got crew quarters here, which...
Hostile IFF
It
signatures
would probably be
detected.
better if I replace it with a Fleet Academy. Maybe. Right, we finished exploring that. You build an outpost. Then you do the time project. before it runs out. We really need to get these fleets moving. See, it's still fairly even though they've occupied a fair
System
amount.
survey concluded. Hostile
There are
IFF
6%
signatures
occupation,
detected.
I guess it's different.
Hostile IFF signatures detected. Hostile IFF signatures detected.
IFF signatures. Who are you, Makara? You're Makara. Oh, it's this one. Oh. Following a long period of growing support, these are the ones we're fighting against. For the martial order of the Fawn, the Makara Sacred Assembly has finally embraced the faction adopting their core values. You're no longer pacifist, you're now a militarist. Well, that's something we have in common now. You still don't look like a materialist. You've gone all red. I guess you're a different leader, aren't you? But it's almost as if like you've become evil. You're still really cute. But, yeah, mommy. You should at least repair. Or does that... I don't think that queues up. Alright, let's I've seen all these diplomatic deals happening. Let's have a look. We have non-aggression. Let's have a look if we can do any more. Oh, if we could improve your opinion of us. We haven't got any trade going with you. Let's try and offer a trade deal. It might help a little bit. Oh, you got strategic resources. I don't. How about if I give you some minerals? Like 100 minerals, 200. Ooh, how many minerals would I have to give you? I mean, I'm willing to give you a better arrangement. What kind of a... You got a lot more tech than we do. Yeah, that's gone up a little bit. The favourable trade deal needs to be... Oh, opinion isn't straight up. It's like 1 point of opinion for every... whatever. We'd have to give them a lot of minerals to get that. We need to get that up even more. Bombardment policy, border friction. Alright, not much I can do there for now. Let's You're pacifist as well, which is one of the issues. Yeah, you're in a similar kind of state. I guess migration is the next bit. We need to go down to the diplomacy route. Man, I want to do everything, don't I? Democratic Crusaders. So I feel like we should get along. I don't know where you are. I think you're a little far away, aren't you? Yeah, you're like over this way. Seems like a fair deal. Non-aggression pact broken. Oh! That'd be these guys. Okay.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Right, so you're largely just going through here. That's fine. You're not taking anything too important. The waiting world, shadows in the walls. Our settlers were initially happy to make use of the buildings on Conorphus Prime. Their existence jump-started the colony, but now they've grown nervous. There are rumours that the buildings may still have occupants or active security systems, although no evidence of either has been found. Some colonists insist enigmatically that there are shadows in the walls. Discourage a superstition. Because I feel like it will lead us down the spiritualist path.
Construction project concluded.
Or lead people to be spiritualist. Right. Starbase is done here. Good amount of science there, actually.
Shipwreck studied.
In fact, let's... oh, fascinating. And build the science. Mind drone lasers, iron thrusters. Okay. Come down here. Survey. Yeah. I'll focus on that one first, actually, and then we can kind of at least block it off. Although... let's just go down here. Crackdown. While it cannot be denied that the intoxicating effects of Conorphus Prime's atmosphere are enjoyable, this is the other thing we had here. Oh, not the other thing. Atmosphere, hallucinogen. Physics output. Not much in the way of physics there. Anyway. And even helpful in some cases, there is pressure from more conservative parts of the Bellicom to citizen unions to crack down on the possibly addictive gases. No, it'd be fine, right? We probably should remove them. Probably be more prudent to remove them, but nah.
System survey concluded.
Which is the one that makes it easier for claims? Cheaper for claims, should I say? Not sure we're necessarily going to beeline for it or anything like that. It's probably on supremacy, isn't it? Army damage, claims influence, okay. 20% reduction. Right, you're fully repaired. You're not upgraded, but... Can you... Oh, you can. Let's move you to the top. Yes, because that's really quick. Never realised... It never cropped up before. It's never occurred to me that that was something you could do. It makes sense.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Okay. Come this way. And, in fact, we can get you to follow them. Because why not? The ships will still get there in time. What's your trait? Evasion fire rate. Cool. Yeah, energy's gone down, but that's fine.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Panelax, where's that? Interesting. It's right here. Oh, yay! Even more reasons to take the system. There's some more mining drones there. Well, just not bother. We'll have to get a fleet over there at some point. Right. I gotta take a break. Should take a break at 3. Just 10 minutes, get another coffee, go to the loo, and stuff like that. Stretch my legs. Look away from my screen for a bit. Oh, let's, let me just change my be right back screen. But leave the music running, because it is kind of awesome. So you should have that in the background. Cool. Be back shortly.